speaker?
You're on speakerphone now.
I love speaker.
Good. All right. The long and the short of it is, Kyle and I are working on another song, and it's almost complete. But we need, what's the best way to put this? We need the rantings and ravings of somebody who can speak well, and I'm recording all this right now as we speak. The rantings and ravings of somebody talking about I don't know what makes you happy in life, what happiness is all about in like a broad, general, existential sense.
Oh, very exciting. This is something dear to my heart.
Okay.
All right, the good news about this is that you've got digital, so you can always cut, paste, and chop it up and make me sound like I am in one solid stream of consciousness. Take out all the ums and the ahs. I don't want any of that shit. I want to sound like it's coming straight out of my mind without any breaks or anything. All right, let's talk about this. Okay, let me think. First of all, I think it's very important to understand that it's a dangerous thing to try and define our happiness through our successes and achievements. It's so cliche to be successful. It's so cliche to have achieved something in life and look back on it. Wow, how fragile are we? How fragile are we to have to rely on something we did to define who we are right now or ever? So I think the idea, what makes me happy, or rather the goal that I seem to strive for, or for which I strive, is that sense of okay, of being okay, or that sense of peace that you can get regardless of the situation. Almost embracing adversity, not for the pain you're going to go through, or not for the hard times, but for the opportunities it offers you. How exciting it is to be in situations where you're forced to focus and to narrow down what you find important in life. To be in a situation where you only have one or two things to cherish. Oh my God, how would you cherish those two things if that's all you had? What a blessing to not dilute your values in all these different distractions, but to have one or two things to pour everything into. One or two. One. Because you tell me what you want to do. Why? And then they tell you that. But then why? You keep on asking. It's always going to so I can become this. Why? So that I can be happy. Well, what do you mean? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not quite sure what I'm saying. But I think it's important that we always ask that why, because we understand why we do what we do. And once we do figure that out, then we can get it out of the way. At least we have that question. I think it's okay, maybe I've been wasting my time. But you time to the extent that you haven't figured out that you're wasting your time. Because once it's been revealed that you are wasting your time, the beautiful thing is then you can stop. But until you know you're wasting your time, you just keep on wasting your time achieving and striving and racing towards something. And then, hey, man, I got this new friend. It's fucking amazing. It's unbelievable. Hey, I got this show on Tuesday. Oh, my God, they picked up my talent. It's amazing. Oh, I wrote a song today. It's great. I feel like $1 million. I feel like I'm something special. What happens tomorrow when the song becomes boring because you played it 4,000 times and you didn't get the response from your friends you were hoping for because you thought it was so cool by yourself? Because what was important is what you got when you were by yourself. But nah, all of a sudden you're writing for an audience and not just yourself. What a fucking disaster it is. But it's only a disaster to the extent that we don't realize it's a disaster. Once we finally get to that point where we find that it's a disaster, it's just this elegant moment of realization that we don't have to do anything. We just have to be in that moment and appreciate it and then move on. Don't try and use that moment to further you to the next moment. You can't, because the moment is only valuable in that moment. That's all I got.
Oh, dude, that was fucking perfect.
That was really good.
That was perfect because the